Hello friends, welcome back. I Adarsh, welcome you to my channel Dev Dojo. So yesterday I have shared my knowledge about how to use print function and some string manipulation like adding two strings. And then afterwards I have given you some coding challenge. I think that most of you guys were able to do that. But today we are going to do something called print Python input function. And how can we give input inside of Python? So let me minimize the screen, and this is my YouTube channel. Oh, fuck. This is my YouTube channel, okay? This is my YouTube channel, and I have already uploaded what I have shared, means what I have taught you yesterday, this print function and string manipulation, day 1. So today we will be doing Python input function. So for that, let's open Spider. I can open in two ways. Either I can go to the Anaconda navigator and then I can open the spider, or either I can directly type the spider and it will get opened. So here we have the application. I pressed enter. Now it won't take too much to open a spider because it's comparatively lightweight application as compared to Anaconda. Yeah, okay, so as usual, let's zoom it then. Okay, I have zoomed it for you. Now this was our day 1 thing. Now we are heading towards day 2. So what you will be learning today? Today we will be learning about I have my keyboard is prepared. Python input functions. For example, let me tell you side by side. For example, I have declared a variable called I have assigned a variable called name. Okay. Now I want to ask a user that what is your name. So how can I write that? So I will write like this: input inside that I will ask him what is your name. Now then I can write print your name is comma name. Now listen, what's happening here? First let me run this code so that you can see what is happening. When I run this code, I will run this code like this. See, it's asking me here. You can see as I don't know how to zoom this console, but still okay. Let me check whether I can zoom it or not. Okay, let's make it bigger. See, here's written what is your name. So if I type my name Adarsh Adarsh, and then I press enter, it will show your name is Adarsh. So what is happening? What is happening here? Let me explain you each and every code that we have written here. Okay, now this is good. So see, this is name. A white thing that you are seeing here is a name. This is called a variable. So what are the variables? So here the question is, let me comment you. What are the variables? So I don't know what's happening. My spelling sucks. My spelling sucks. So variables are the named memory locations. For example, let's say that you are an American. Okay, you are an American, your name is John, and you live in the New York City. Okay, so in this case, forget about America, just focus on New York City and John. So in this case, New York City is a variable because it's containing it's containing something called John. So yeah, this John can be assigned anywhere. For example, if this John gets some good job in other country, well, I guess that he's already in the best place. But if he gets a job in a good country, like something like Singapore or like anywhere else, so the John can go there. This means that the data which was present inside the New York City can go and assign itself to somewhere else, to some other memory location. So what I'm trying to say is this: that variable, this name, just a memory location. It's just a memory name where we have given a location where our input will be stored. So since our input is what is a name, so whatever name we will be giving it, I don't know, man. How can I stop this Telegram shit? Okay, let's close this net. Okay. So this is a name. This is a variable, which means they are named memory locations. It's very simple. It's not too complicated. And here, see input. See this input and print about which we talked yesterday. That print function. How to identify as a function in Spyder? The function in the Spyder IDE, the function automatically turns orange, but that's not the case. How you can identify it? See, both input function and print function are enclosed in a bracket. See, this is a bracket, and then this is also a bracket. So anything that's enclosed, anything that has a bracket is called a function. So here is the input function whose main purpose is to, well, let me write this input function. It takes the input from the user. It takes the input from the user. So here in this case, what happened? See, this is my cursor here. Here I have declared a variable. I have assigned a variable called name, and inside the name I have declared a variable. This process is called declaration. When you name something, you declare it. For example, I name you coder. That means I have declared you that you are a good coder. You are a coder artist. Means you are a coder. Okay, I don't know. I know that it's a very lame example, but still, don't mind. I'm also a beginner. So listen, I'm just talking about this program. This is called declaration because you can name it anything. Like you can name it like this: your name, your slash name, or anything you can. But I am, for the time being, I am just naming this name. Now, you can declare a name to the variable, any name to the variable, whatever you want, name, your name, anything, you can do it. And this is a assignment. What are you assigning? So to this variable, to this declared variable called name, I have assigned a input function. I have assigned an input that whatever your name will be, whatever the user will type its name, that name will be stored inside this input. That name will be stored inside this name variable for that time being. And then here you can see, this is also a nice thing to know. Here you have seen a print function. Now here's written your name is name. So this is a string. As I told you that anything that is written inside a double inverted comma, that means it's a string. But why I have not given a string here in this name? This is because this is the name of the variable, and variable, if we put a variable inside the double inverted comma, then it will become a string. So and once it becomes a string, the program will not execute it. For example, if I do this, see, I'm doing it. See, it turned into green. This means that the program will print it as it is. Okay, let's remove all these things. I guess you guys know. So see, there are no errors. So let me do run function once again. Let me run this function once again. So here it's asking what is your name. I will type others. Your name is name. See, your name is name. Why? Because the name has now become a string. Rather than becoming a variable in which my name was stored, the name has now become a string. Now what if I remove this in commas? So what will happen? Now I just press this arrow button, and now it again asks me what is the name. Then if I write any name, like I write Adele, like Adele, whatever it is. Now it says your name is Adile. So this is the thing. So here is a key take from here, that whenever you want to prompt the user to do something, like this is just an example that I have just asked its name. For example, I want the user to enter the number. Okay, like this. Enter the number to check whether it's divisible, to whether it's prime or not. Sorry, whether it's odd or even. Okay. Well, we will not go there. We will. I'm just explaining you about the input function, how to use input function. So you have entered. Let me change this line also. I will just give the response. You have entered, and let's change this variable. As I said, that we can change the name of the variable. Okay. Now let's run this. Oh, okay, no problem. I have given 2 colons. Okay, no problem. So I have written 145. Now pressing enter. So it is showing me that you have entered 145. So I hope that you guys can understand that what is the need of input function. We use input function to just take some input from the user. Okay. Now here's one coding challenge. Okay. Here's one coding challenge. I am giving it to you. But before giving that coding challenge, I want to explain you one more concept. See, I have, for example, let me just delete this thing. I'm going to explain you about length function. What function? Length function. Length function. You can call it len or length. Everything is same. They both are same actually. It means the both are the same entity. So, what is a length function? As the name suggests, length means it shows a length of something. So the length function is used to find the length of the string. Remember, find the length of the string. Okay. So let me show you with an example. For example, I have a variable called. Let's go with the same example, name. Now I am just asking. Well, I don't. I'm not asking. But still, this is. But since our today's concept was input function, so I will be including that. But that's not necessary. For example, you can also do like this, like Adarsh. Okay. And what's the syntax of finding out the length? Now, how to write a length function? So here's the syntax. See. Let me declare another variable. length length is equal to len. See, since it's a function, it's automatically in orange color. Len, I have to find the length of my name. This is a variable name. So I will not write Adarsh here inside the bracket. Okay, I won't write Adarsh here. I will write name because my name is stored inside. Sorry, my name Adarsh is stored inside this name variable. So I have to find the length of this variable, that what it's storing, and whatever it's storing, and what's the length of that. So yeah, I am writing here name. Now, there is a much shorter way of doing it, but I am just trying to explain you in that. So that's why I have chosen a long path. Now, see, if I print, sorry, my bad. I have an issue with spellings. Print your string. Your name has name. Then again, I will be giving comma, and then I will using characters. So, what do you think? What will happen here? Let me run this code. Okay, sorry. Listen here. See, I have I have a small error in this code. See what has happened. It is showing that your name has other characters. Okay. Well, we know that that's not something that we love to hear. We need an integer value here. So see, I have by mistakenly written here name instead of length. So we're gonna change this thing and we have to write length because I have stored the length of this character in my length variable. So now let's check it out. See, it shows your name has 6 characters. It shows that your name has 6 characters. Now, since this is a predefined thing, means we have already defined that in our name variable there is a string called others. But what if I use my current knowledge of taking an input from the user, like input, okay, what is your name? And so, see what happens. I have initiated the run process. Now it is showing what is a name, and I will do like this. My name is, let's think about some bigger name. Let's say Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Sorry, Donald Trump. See, it says that your name has 12 characters. So how is that? Because Donald Trump doesn't have 12 characters. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It has 11 characters. So why it has shown 12 characters? Because here one thing I want to tell you that Python counts space as a character. The more space you give, the more characters will increase because Python counts one for each space. So yeah, space is also a character. Mind that. So I think that I have made it clear about input function and length function. You can do anything. Means you can find the length of anything using this length function. Okay. See, there is one more way to write this code. Instead of writing this code in 3 lines, I can just write it in 2 lines. For example, like this. Like this. Print. I can use. Listen, this is the beauty of a print function. I can use any function inside a print function. Okay. So I am writing len. Then I am writing name. Then I am giving comma. And then I'm just writing what I want to print inside the double inverted comma. I will like this number of characters. Okay, let's do this for now. And now let's give it a full stop. Okay, so look here in 8. Now I am going to run this. Let me enlarge it for you. So it is asking me what is your name. So I am writing like my name is Baldur. My name is Baldur. Okay. Now 7 number of characters. So now I am not just only now I have an independence of writing any name and finding out any how much character my name contains. You can try this code. You can just have some practice or some whatever you can. Means you can just alter this code in your own way. Either of asking a name, you can ask whether you can ask anything, that what is your country, what is your pet name, what is your father name, anything you can ask. So I hope that you guys understood what I was trying to teach you. Now you have a coding challenge. This is our coding challenge, and this is a very simple one. You guys can just do it in a blink of an eye. So we have a problem which asks that write a program that asks input from the user sorry, it's an, that asks an input from the user, and then print the number of characters, and then print the number of characters. Okay, so here you pause the video. Let me just show this. Here you can just pause the video and give it a shot. I wish you very best. So I hope you guys managed to solve it out, because it was not so hard problem. It was quite easy. So here we are. Let me check. Similarly, I have just shown you in the previous example. That's the only code. Let's say name is equal to input enter the name. Now we will do a shortcut thing like print. Okay, instead of name you can just type like this, username. It sounds more good. Username. Okay, it sounds more professional and good. So you can write print len. You can like this also. It has. You can write in your own English. That's not a very big deal. I can use the len function, and then I will be typing inside username. Then I will be giving commas, and then I will write characters. And then I will be giving full stop. So I am running this. Now see what is happening in my console. Here, enter the name. Let's write the name of this. Let's write the name called Dev Dojo. The name of our channel. Okay. So it has 8 characters, but you can minus it by 1 because I have given the space inside. So it's counting the space also. So it's actually a 7 character, but by adding a space, it is now 8 character. So this is it for today. I hope you guys are able to do it very easily. And so tomorrow we will be learning about Python variables. So thank you and have a nice day.